Alright, so, abandoned ship. Where you at? Come here. Startup. Let's have a look at that. One hour maximum. Yeah, I was quite happy with Cinemora X. Obviously not the most fun setting, but not all games are about happy times. Like this one here. The Voyage of the Severed. Escape the clutches of the Cult of Halifron, which is totally not Cthulhu, and foil their attempts at world domination. The main campaign features a full tutorial for those playing Abandoned Ship for the first time. Performs autosaves as you play. By finding captain's logs, you may perform manual saves in the port. That's the main campaign. There's free play. Your heritage and restoration of your family's honor awaits. Find the ruined base of the Pirate King and make it your own. Free play mode is an entirely unlocked world ready to be explored however you wish, set in the aftermath of the world-changing events of the main story. Okay. Okay. I'll go with campaign, I think. Experience the story of a devout cultist for approximately 3 hours. Haunted Seas. Cool. And then 2 more campaigns. So there's a lot to do. Especially main campaign and free play I think are interesting, but it's cool that there are other things. Game name. Nemo Discovers. With tutorials. We're not an Iron Captain. Without manual saving, that's too harsh for now. Player generated names, what's that? No thanks. Quick start. No, I don't want that. Let's have a look. Abandoned ship. A wild chorus, the birth of a monster. Settings. I felt like the music was a bit much. Yeah, they are. In that moment, the final strand is cut. A burst of clarity. The horror of your recent existence dawns upon you. Escape is all you can think of. The tentacles flail wildly in the water. People drop to their knees, some through fear, others with adulation. Their god is manifest. You watch from your position of privilege on a private balcony. You notice your 2 bodyguards are distracted and enraptured. Strike them down. Flee this accursed place. Instinctively grabbing something, you smash it down on the head of the first guard. Shocked surprise registers on the second before he too is down. You are unsure whether they are dead or unconscious. You feel a drip from your fingers. You look down at your improvised weapon, a small idol of father. It is cracked and has cut your hand. You are drifting, but something inside snaps you back to reality. You have to move fast. The cells offer the safest route to freedom. Okay. Flee. You stride into the prison with faint authority. No matter, the place is unguarded in our moment of triumph. Escaping alone would be futile, so you grab the keys from the guard room and approach the prisoners. Who will you unlock first? The Navigator. Grants a bonus to performing ship maneuvers. Or the Gunner is an expert at reloading weapons. Or the Marine, who's a trained melee fighter useful for boarding. The Surgeon can heal crew outside of the sickbay, and the Sailor repairs the ship at a faster rate. Well, if you want to sail, you start with the Sailor, don't you? The Severed one, that's us. We've got 2 in each category, and then you have the unlocks with different focuses. So special repair and regular repair would be the focus of the sailor. The medic comes with the ability to heal outside of sickbay and better healing. That's fighting and boarding, reloading and shooting probably also. Accuracy increase, yeah. Ship maneuvers. I guess sailor and then navigator is how I would do it. Who's to be freed next? Oh right, do I have more? Oh, we have 3. Ah, yeah, we have 3. Okay. So sailor, navigator, and then we're gonna do boarding or shooting. Shooting. Right. You and your new companion search through the labyrinthine passages. Finally, a door. Light seeps in through cracks in the frame. You burst through the door. You close your eyes for a moment as the sea breeze brushes your face. Looking down the winding path ahead, you see what you had hoped for. A ship at anchor. It was likely stolen and repurposed by the cult. Time to put it to better use. Look! Select a crew member by left-clicking on them. When selected, they will have an orange outline. Move by right-clicking. If you right-click somewhere on the deck of the ship, that person will climb on board. Well, who's that? The 7. That's me. Now, move all crew onto the ship. Remember that you left-click to select and right-click to give the move order. You can also drag to select multiple crew. Right, now we know how to move people around. Cut the ropes, select a crew member, and then cut the ropes. Ah. The user interface is a bit tiny, but that's a lot of games have that issue. Now, man the ship's wheel to make good your escape. Select a crew member and right-click on the ship's wheel. Well, I don't have... I think he's the best for it, isn't he? The navigator. Best for maneuvers and such. Off we go. Dozens of furious cultists charge the jetty as you pull away. A high priest at their head. His screams reaches your ears and drips with scorn. His scream reaches your ears. Heed me, betrayer. Our father knows and sees you always. You will never escape his embrace. As he speaks, the other cultists disperse, no doubt to begin their pursuit on their own vessels. They'll be sending ships after us. Let's get out of here. Yeah, I made them mad. I made the mad cultists mad. I think that's bad. The coastal fortifications open fire on the ship as it leaves the jetty. Mortar shells incoming. Pause the game. Okay, let's have a look. In deep trouble. So we have the characters over here. So the best navigator is navigating. I mean, obviously it could be me, but I can do anything else also. So that's good. Those are cannons. So grape shot and a chain shot. Well, the chain shot is powerful, but I'm gonna put him there. This. Man the winch. You will be bombarded by nearby hostile defensive structures. Helm. Can be upgraded. Port rear battery. Ooh. Port and starboard rear battery. And forward battery. Or front battery. That's healing. Yeah, that's healing. And this? Controls the speed of the ship when changing distance. Fully operational. Okay. Okay. A mortar shell has reduced a crew member to 0 health. They exploded. When this happens, they become incapacitated and gain a negative physical trait. Once incapacitated, you have a short time to stabilize them. When a crew member is stabilized, they will remain unconscious throughout the battle but will survive. If you do not stabilize them in time, they will die. But don't worry, in this one instance, we will freeze the timer before it runs out. Yeah. Save him! Surgeons stabilize much faster. Yes. The barrage has damaged the ship's hull. In the bottom left is the hull health. And during combat in the bottom right of the screen, sections of the individual health are displayed. Okay. So over here you have the health of the individual parts. Yellow health means it's only 50% effective, like cannons, navigation and such. You can repair ship sections. Select a crew member and let them. When it turns into a hammer, I think. Okay. If more crew are working on the repairs, it goes faster. Right. It injured the crew. You take over the helm for the time being. Can I directly swap? Oh yeah, he's repairing. It's not over yet. Take cover. How do we take cover? Oh, not again. We're leaking. Hull cracks. Oh, above the green bar, that's the water. Water gauge. The ship's bell will warn you when the water gauge has reached critical levels. Also when the hull health is dangerously low. Act decisively when you hear the bell or you will sink. That's good to know. It's called Abandoned Ship, right? It's not because it's such an easy game to play, I guess. Emptying the water gauge. You can lower the water level by manning the pumps. Yes, man the pumps. Pump it up. Out. Off. Over. We're nearly out of range. One more barrage incoming. Oh crap. Fire! Exclamation mark. We've been struck by a weapon with flaming ammo. Put the fire out. You are supposed to take the helm, not repair it. Oh, we're out of range. Click on the highlighted button to go to the exploration map. Ooh. Leave combat. Damn! You're in great danger while you're so close to the Cold Fortress. We're here. This is the exploration mode. You move your ship by clicking on an area. If you prefer, you can hold down the mouse button and your ship will move toward your cursor. Alright. We're fast. We've also got food and stuff, but I think we're going to learn about that soon. You can see the whole map by clicking on the highlighted button. Oh crap, they still... Stop shooting at us. Out of range, my ass. You can see the whole map by clicking on the highlighted button. Oh, it's a big map. The surrounding frame marks the limits of your exploration. Beyond them lies tumultuous sea, far too dangerous for a captain to travel. Reach new areas by navigating through well-mapped safe passages known as gates. You must now escape through the gate. But I could also repair the ship, maybe. I'm not allowed to at the moment. Use the button to view the whole map if you need to remember where it is. Well, the gate's down here. What was that? Ship health. Auto repair. gate is locked. Oh no. The event marker at the gate, left click. A patrolling cult ship has stumbled upon us. Man the guns, we owe them no mercy. No mercy. Pause. Remember the lessons you have learned so far. Let's kill their sails. Okay. Weapons will reload if someone is manning them and the section health is not in the red. Yeah, it's in the green. Keep the cannons manned until their reloading bar turns blue. Oh wait, you're back. You can do this. We're not supposed to use those. Now the weapons are loaded up. Open fire. Left click on the weapon button. Weapon button? Ah, okay. I click on the particular weapon I want to fire and then I pick a target. Shoot the can. Did that work? Oh, right click. Boom. I see. You can set a weapon to auto fire by right clicking on the weapon button. That's good to know. I can take care of other things like running around headlessly. Whee! Fire! But maybe once you dismiss this message, you can issue orders while the game is paused. Make use of this if things are spiraling out of control. Yes. They have specialities. The efficiency often mean the difference between glory and the briny depths. Hey? Well, he got some form of negative trait, right? I can still target and then switch the targets and then they auto-fire. Slipped disc uses the winch 20% slower. Okay, he doesn't go to the winch. If you hover over the cursor over the enemy sections, you will be given information of their status and loadout. You will only see this information if you have the right level of visibility, which is modified by your distance, the level of your crow's nest upgrade, and certain combat modifiers such as fog. Holy moly! This is way more complex than I thought it would be. See, I thought it was just shooting ships and then boarding and pirate life and such. Right. We want to get close to the enemy ship. The distance bar on the far left. Yes. Let's move in closer. Boom. Don't do that. The enemy wants to keep their distance, so they are moving away from you. In the top right of the screen is the enemy section health. When we can catch up to them if we damage their mast section. Yes. Only has one target. Oh, ow. Repair. This is kind of cool. Chain shot. Boom. Again. You landlubbers. You can shout at your crew and pirate. That's big plus. I think we're getting close now. Yeah, there goes their mast. Now you're at close distance. The swivel gun. It's a great shot. It's an anti-personal weapon. Oh god. Gotta hit them all at once. Come on, reload! Faster! Faster, they're all in one spot. Oh, shotgun. Yeah, indeed. Let's ram the enemy. You can perform... I need to read that. You can... I said I need to read that. Special maneuvers. Right. This is the maneuver bar. And they can ram the enemy. When at close range and the maneuver bar is full, pressing this button will initiate a ram. Causes hull damage onto the enemy plus triggers a brace for impact test on both ships. When a brace occurs, the highlighted button will become active. Press it in time, otherwise you will fail the test. Okay, that's the brace button. They failed their brace test. Ah. The impact even caused one of their crew to be knocked overboard. They can man the winch at the back of the ship to save them. If they don't make it in time, they will drown. Your own winch is highlighted. If any of your crew are in the water, be sure to man the winch and rescue them. Now finish them off. You can pull back and keep shooting, or at this range you can choose to board them. You can triumph by killing all of the enemy crew, destroying the hull, or making it take on too much water. Keep the pressure on the enemy, dictate the battle, and make sure they are reacting to you, not the other way around. Alright, no pressure. Yeah, give them hell. They're doing good. You help them. Yay! Can we loot the ship now? Yeah, we're pirates. At the end of the battle, you're able to salvage. Yes. Oh, tougher fight next time. 20 loots. Don't need to repair sections or healing your crew. That happens automatically when you go to the exploration map. That's good to know. As long as you have water pumps, going back to exploration mode will also empty your water gauge. That's good. Now the gate is open. Whoops. From the Cult Islands to somewhere else. This is the world map. It shows which other exploration areas you can travel to from your current gate. Travel between maps has a supplies cost. Yes. You announce to the crew that you need to take stock and are not to be disturbed. In the captain's cabin, you find some clean clothes, most likely belonging to the poor previous occupant before the cold had their way with the ship. It feels good to finally be out of your flowing ceremonial robes. You stow them neatly away, knowing that they may yet have their use. Look at yourself in the mirror. Oh well, we need a beard. Can be Pirate Queen also. Nice. The severed one. I'll leave that in. You don't even recognize the face looking back at you. Were you? All you are certain of is that your past was stolen away by a being you know as Father. Some spark within you pierced the fog of your blind devotion. Now you must kindle it if you are to have any chance of remaking yourself. Then the hunt for answers and revenge can begin. You re-emerge onto the deck and the crew snap to attention. We may have escaped, you begin, but we are not yet safe. We must make port and then go our separate ways. It's me they are after. You return to your cabin and slump into a chair. Moments later, a strong undercurrent of exhaustion pulls you into a deep sleep. Still loved and always in his thoughts, you were the first. But he knew something within you had changed. Thus, you were marginalized, became a symbolic icon with no real power. You didn't care. Something in you was gaining strength. Little by little, the fog was clearing. Uh-huh. What? A sharp knock on your door snaps you awake. Moments later, you stride back on deck to issue commands. The cult fortress is far from inhabited lands. We'll need to navigate through open waters before we can find a port. Look at the ship. This is the lone ship view. It allows you to change your default settings that will be used in combat. Press a button on the distance bar to set your preferred range. Shooting range. Saving your crew positions means they will start combat in your chosen place. Alright. Well, those are the... Sailor. I'm not sure if he needs a special position. Wasn't he the fighter? Oh, he was the repair guy. And he's not good at using the winch. Okay. Added weapon loadout. Then you have got upgrades, section upgrades, visual blueprints. Wow. There's more to this game than I thought there would be. Later on, you can probably edit the weapon layout. Saving your crew positions. Yeah, okay. How do I get back here? So he's the repair guy. That means he can also man the cannons. One on each side so that they are... I'll set them all to auto fire because I will forget about that. Save. The highlighted button, this here, can be used to bring the ship about. In battle, this can only be performed if your maneuver bar is fully charged. You can set your preferred side to face the enemy when you start battle. This can be useful if you equip each side with different weapon styles. Oh. 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 So this is the preferred side. When this is highlighted, it means the vessel will be starboard side. That's this one. Yeah. Be port side. Good. There's a lighthouse in the distance. Press all the highlighted buttons. Alright, that's where we go. You can see them upon map entry. They have charts of the area. Makes sense to go there. You must continue trying to escape the cult, fleeing from this exploration map. Alright. That's definitely a fast ship. Foodstuffs. Oh no, other supplies. I thought it was foodstuffs. Ooh, what's that? A cult event. Probably dangerous. A cult ship has been doggedly pursuing you for a while now. It's small but light, and it's slowly gaining. Through the spyglass, you see a familiar face manning the helm, and your heart sinks. Samuel's parents were some of your first initiates, and when they perished, you ensured the orphan was well looked after. Even after all these years, you imagine he still looks up to you. You remember proudly watching as he was given command of his first ship. It didn't matter that it was a raggedy workman-like vessel. The same ship pursues you now, although he has clearly upgraded it in the meantime. What does he seek? Knowing Samuel, he probably has questions. You slow the ship, allowing him to move closer. Samuel, no thanks to you, was always devout, so you're not sure what you can say that will sway him to your cause. But there is a bond there, one you might yet use to save him. You watch as his ship closes, his expression unreadable. Once within hailing range, he doesn't slow. It is then you realize your sentimentality has cost you. Samuel only has retribution in his heart. He probably thinks he's redeeming your soul. You resign yourself to battle. Dun dun dun. So we did that right. Yeah. Aim. Our ship is a bit damaged. Oh, damn. That's repair guy, right? So, maybe we can find out what kind of guns he has. Section damager. Not sure what that means. A bit closer. What did we lose? Oh, we lost sickbay. We might need sickbay. You can move over here. They don't have sails anymore. Move him to the grape shot. That's gonna take a bit. Oh, he's repairing it. Don't repair it, use it. Uh-oh. Our steering is a bit damaged. We're gonna sink them though. Ooh. I sent the gunner to... Yeah, that was not smart. We have them. Shouldn't have said anything! No. Can't I repair these? That to the deep with you. Oh, I wonder how that's gonna work. You could see the look of betrayal in Samuel's eyes. He would not surrender nor give up until you had paid for your transgression. As he fell, the look on his face said it all. Why? You can't ever remember having family, and friendships were not encouraged in the cult, but Samuel was dear to you. You can't stay here, and as you tell the crew to forget about the salvage, you struggle to keep your voice level. Ah, what kind of a cultist are we? Well, ex-cultist. Right, if I now go back to the ship, it's all repaired again then. It's a bit weird. Anyway, have a look at the map. That's the gate we need to get out of. I want to pick up that. And then get out. I think we need to be fast about that, so... Here. The teeth. Your early days as a cultist come to mind. Days spent testing the shape and strength of your newfound devotion. Wrecked by existential doubt, you threw yourself from the pinnacle, like so many acolytes after you, into the rocky waters below. You emerged reborn, ignorant of the legend your rite of passage would become. Coming back to your senses, you notice a body bobbing in the water. Only the most fanatical or sadistic would still force neophytes under their tutelage to prove their love or father in this way. You investigate, yes. The motionless body confirms your suspicions. The initiate is dead. The current has them pinned against some rocks, and you notice the crabs have feasted well at their expense. Ooh. Grim. Let's heal our ship a bit. Nice. Now we get to the gate, which is up there. Okay. We need to do some events. Reach new areas by navigating through. They are only accessible when the gate protecting is open. 2 for what? Shouldn't it turn into another cursor there? Oh, complete number of events, I see. No, Sam, mule. Your heart skips a beat. Your heart skips a beat. Your heart skips a beat as you notice colors flying high on the horizon. You maintain course and speed. After all, no reason to suspect you at this distance. As the minutes drag agonizingly on, the cult ship vanishes from sight completely. The crew allows themselves an extra ration of grog. You drop to your knees. It feels like a lightning storm inside your skull, and you sense a massive ancient intelligence emerging from it. Scanning the horizon, you see an unnatural disturbance in the water, and it's approaching fast. Full speed ahead! Run away! There it comes! Run away! Run away! It's too fast for us! No! You can't avert your eyes as the royal closes the distance. Whatever it is will be upon you in mere moments. It's the Kraken! Yes! The Kraken! You are not prepared to best such a beast. Fight it off and flee. When your maneuver bar is full, press the flee button to initiate your desperate retreat. The bar around the button will fill up. Once it's full, your ship will successfully flee the area. Meanwhile, we survive the Krakening. Oh shit! Yeah, we're in trouble now. We're in trouble now. Oh, what? What? Sever the tentacles. It's an interesting expression. Now flee. We're not ready yet. I should have kept him there. No. No. He's coming for us again. Dun dun. Oh no, now we can flee. Away! Away! Pump the water. Pump the water. Panic. Oh, it needs to fill also. Boy. To the tentacles. Oh, we fought it off again. Hey Lily, welcome. The Kraken got us. But we escaped. We escaped. You've wounded the creature and escaped. Somehow, you feel in your bones that the Kraken will need time to recuperate before it resumes the hunt. You should not dally. Yeah. That was nuts. We're supposed to do another event before we can leave. That now feels a bit arbitrary. Arbitrary? Random? Random. Is there another event? Oh, down there. Alright, but I can't click there. Okay. So let's navigate to the southeast, where there's hopefully not another Kraken. Trade route. Time with D. Okay. Let's have a look. What's the timer saying? Oh, okay. Yeah, time's going past in this here. That's a good game. A long formation of ships of the line indicates a prominent cult fleet. One of the smaller ships peels off to investigate you more closely. We must flee! The cult ship inches closer as time goes by and is almost upon you. At least none of the other ships in the fleet joined the attack. Oh no, we have to fight. Okay. Now, shoot him dead. Maybe I'll go here first. Right? And target their commander. That's a good plan. To the midship section. Boom. Oh, we're out of range? Seriously? Oh yeah, that needs a little... needs to be closer. Oh, that was not a good shot. Ooh! Sniper. Nearly killed the helmsman. Yeah, that's good. I'm not sure if we shall board them or not. Yeah, he doesn't have a grape shot. He definitely has something that is more like a sniper rifle. You man this. Shoot him dead. Come on. Ah. Again. Oh, very good.
Race!
Oh. Race. Get him. Now we fought him off. Are they fleeing? No. That's not gonna have much. We can disable them also. I didn't expect them to board. That was kind of cool. Oh, we shot their mast already. Okay, fair enough. Go over there. And heal yourself. Yeah, they're sinking. Got him. So I expected this to be more on an arcade level, right, of gameplay, and it actually has a a bit of story and more complexity than I thought it would have. That's good. The evidence of your victory sinks, but your crew managed to salvage fine-looking trunk filled with valuable-looking hide-bound books and inks. Okay. I wasn't here to loot them. And leave combat. So welcome in, Lily, to the discovery of lots of indie games. It's the second game now, and today's playlist looks like that. Soon switching to game number 3. Now the danger has passed. The crew bombard you with questions. You feel responsible and share what little you know. A creature, the cult worship it. It's part of what they call the Great Project. You refocus your efforts on reaching port as quickly as humanly possible, for their sake and yours. We escaped! Twitch is being silly. Yeah, it lately has some issues, I think. Lots of people are reporting it. It's weird. Simplified sea combat compared to... Yeah, well, compared to Empire Total War, everything is simplified. Isn't it? Isn't it? Twitch is being twitchy. I hope it turns around. The dull ache in your head recedes slightly and you realize you can't remember a time without it. You feel more like yourself again and wonder what it will take to banish the ache entirely. We've got cultist migraine. The charts you found in the captain's cabin show a nearby port. Land, safe from the infernal monster. The arrowhead around your ship is a compass that will point to the nearest hidden point of interest. The compass will not point towards things that have been uncovered from the fog of war. Hidden. Okay. To the nearest port. Bad visibility. Zigzagging. Oh, that's a port, alright. Got some fish. Not a port, I thought it was up here. Yay! Once the ship is docked, the crew are seemingly reluctant to part ways. After all, they would all still be prisoners of the cultists or worse without you. You suggest a farewell drink in the nearest tavern. The first round is solemn, each unable to stop dwelling on their own morbid thoughts. Hey Axel, welcome! How's it going? How is it going? Happy New Year, Axel. Welcome in. I'm doing good, thank you. Having another discovery. Game number 10 already this year. Oh yeah, DVA was very generous last week. Yeah, we're discovering lots of games again today. Today is more of an indie. We're digging out the indie gems, right? Some games that are available through Amazon Prime, and some are on the Game Pass, I think. And yeah. It's been good so far. This year was a bit more complex than I thought it was, so I'm taking a bit more time. The first game was a shoot 'em up with some cool features, like a pretty dark story and a 3D environment that you fly around in. It's still a 2D shooter basically, but they use a 3D environment to show the world, and that was pretty cool. This 11. Yeah. We counted up after the game. So now we're on land. Have another round. The drinks flow and the tension eases as another empty tankard is banged on the table. The crew make life pledges to you. You manage to secure a cheap room with plenty of beds upstairs. Once you've slept it off, you can all part ways. Your head aches more than it should, and unease creeps through your body. Heavy mead is a different story to ceremonial wine. call it a night. Oh, the Krakening! Tentacles grasping from every angle. No escape. They predict your every movement, attracted unerringly to you like a compass to polar north. Wrapping slowly around you, they pull you inexorably down, 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 deeper and deeper. Yeah, happy dreams. Oh, you jolt awake, clammy head pouting. The rum, surely. Yet it feels more familiar than that, more insidious. Something within you cries out, and then so do you. And inchoate? Oh, what the hell is that word? Inchoate scream. Your crew stir from their beds just as the door flies off its hinges. Two shadowed forms crossing the threshold. Two arms! Luckily, none of your crew are hurt. The pain in your head subsides. The two corpses are Halifron, a nightmarish conjoining of man and sea creature. Superstitious folktales made real. You've seen them before, but the crew clearly never imagined they would. Downstairs, the innkeeper is dead. The first hint of dawn looms upon the horizon. Slip warily through the streets back to the ship. In your cabin, angry discussion rages about the Halifron while you sit silent in contemplation. You know in your heart of hearts that hiding is pointless. Land offers no haven, the cold will not rest until they have you, and all free men under their yoke. This is a problem only solved by shot, steel, and willing hearts. Your best and only chance is to strike a crippling blow to the cult, to kill the Kraken. Yes! That's the story of this game. Kill the Kraken. Inform the crew about what you know. The crew stop and listen intently when you speak up. You explain that the Halifron have always been out there, unseen and preying on those who stray too close to the water alone at night. You tell them of your headaches and how you feel there is some connection between those creatures, the Kraken and yourself. Tell them of your intention to fight. Your plan to go on the offensive to cut the head off the sea snake is met with a mixture of admiration and amusement. They are not the heroes of old hunting mythological sea monsters. You cannot force them to join you on what may be a suicide mission, and despite their regret, they leave. Words. It is just you now. Oh no, it's just me. You have little time to prepare for your mission. Your first step is to visit the shipwright before recruiting some more crew. Perhaps coin will buy greater loyalty. Right, and then you start up on your first mission. With golden supplies, repairs. On this occasion, you get a free repair. Yay! You can buy weapons and upgrades. There are different weapons, different ships, different loadouts that you can have. Yeah, quitters, right? Okay, let's buy a mortar. Nice. You can sell upgrades there. Let's increase the number of cannons in one of our batteries. This one. Upgrades. You can buy some upgrades similar to weapons by dragging them. You can buy and sell supplies. Right. A diving bell. Ah. Okay. And then you can perform upgrades on individual sections. You can improve the section of your ship by dragging the upgrades. You can improve armor, resistance to cracks and fires, repair speed, and performance. Performance improvements can be different per section. The helm will charge your maneuver bar at an increased rate. The higher mass level will make your ship move faster when changing distance, and upgraded sickbay is quicker healing, obviously. Browse your ships. And then cutter, a schooner, a brig, a sloop, a frigate, corvette, galleon, cruiser, warship, man of war. Ooh, that's expensive. They are big. They're really big. Okay. And then you can customize. Oh. That's something, isn't it? Cool. This is quite interesting. This is quite... I would probably not have bought this game, but having it available on the Prime thingy... It was one of the ones that Amazon Prime was giving away the other week, around Christmas, I think it was. A canoe, yeah, here's your canoe. Enjoy it. Very cool. Very cool. Hey. Return to port. Yeah, I can't click on the thing. You make your way to the dockside taverns and notice a few cultists. In the midday bustle, it's easy for you to slip by unnoticed. It's harder, however, to resist slipping your dagger into one of them. But I want to go into the menu, please. Pretty please. Now it's a crew. Oh, they're still there. Thought they would leave. Okay. So they came back. Another sailor? Marine, I mean. The prison? Right. The tutorial doesn't leave you. Doesn't let you leave. Abandoned ship, that was fun to check out. That was fun.